Have you ever felt like your mind is a battlefield? Like there are doubts, fears, and inner voices all fighting for control and you're just trying to stay afloat? Stick with me, because what we're about to talk about might seriously shift everything for you. Carl Jung, one of the most brilliant minds in history, uncovered a truth buried deep in your soul. And if you're bold enough to face it, it can completely change how you live. You'll learn to master your mind before it starts mastering you. This isn't some empty self-help promise. It's a truth that's been around since the beginning of humanity, just waiting for someone like you to actually listen. Picture this. You're going through life, making choices, building relationships, chasing dreams, and then, out of nowhere, something feels off. You can't quite explain it. It's just a heavy feeling, like you're carrying an invisible backpack full of stones. Maybe it's that relationship that looks perfect on Instagram but leaves you feeling empty inside. Or that safe job everyone praises, but it slowly drains your soul day after day. Does that sound familiar? You're not alone. We've all been there, stuck between what the world expects from us and who we really are deep down. And that's where Jung steps in, like a guide saying, "Hey, you're not crazy. You're just out of sync with your own mind. Inside you there's a whole universe. You can't see it, but you feel it. In your gut, in your doubts, in those quiet moments." Jung called this the unconscious, not just a memory vault, but a living force that's constantly trying to talk to you. Here's the catch. Most of us don't know how to listen. We get disconnected from that voice. And when that happens, the noise takes over. Anxiety, confusion, and decisions that lead nowhere. Think about it. How many times have you felt that knot in your stomach, that sense of, this isn't right, but you ignored it because it didn't make sense? Maybe it was with someone who promised you the world, but made you feel small, or a friendship that dragged on for years but always left you drained. Jung taught us, this stuff you feel, it's not random. It's your unconscious screaming, "Oh, wake up, you're losing control of your mind." And if you don't learn to listen, if you don't take the reins, your mind is going to drag you to places you never wanted to be. Let's hit pause for a second. Breathe in with me right now. Inhale, exhale slowly. You feel that? That breath? That moment of stillness? That's exactly what Jung wanted us to reclaim. The power to stop, look inward, and ask, who's really in control of my life? Is it me? Or is it a chaotic mind full of fears and patterns I never even chose? Here's the first big truth Jung gave us. Your mind is not your enemy, but if you don't understand it, it'll become your jailer. Your unconscious doesn't speak like we do. It's not going to send you a text or give you a checklist. It speaks in symbols, in dreams, in those deep feelings you can't explain but can't ignore either. Have you ever had a dream so vivid that you woke up thinking, this means something? Or a gut feeling you couldn't justify but it turned out to be right? That's not magic. It's not coincidence. That's your deeper mind trying to guide you. But we live so fast, so caught up in noise, that we forget how to listen. And that's when the danger starts. When you stop listening, your logical mind starts filling in the blanks with anything. Fear, anxiety, other people's expectations. And suddenly you're living a life that isn't even yours. You look in the mirror and wonder, how did I get here? Why do I feel so lost? Jung would say, you're not lost. You're just disconnected. And the good news? You can reconnect. You can change. But first, you've got to be willing to face what you've been avoiding. Jung challenged us to walk into the dark. Yeah, that path that feels scary, uncomfortable. That's exactly where your real power is. It's where you've buried the parts of yourself you didn't want to face. Your fears, insecurities, secret desires, all the stuff you think you shouldn't feel. Jung called that your shadow. But don't get it twisted. It's not a monster or evil thing. It's just the side of you you've ignored. And the wild part? That shadow also holds your strength, your creativity, your raw truth. The more you deny it, the more power it has over you. Ever snapped at someone for no reason? Or sabotaged something good right before it worked out? That's your shadow whispering, you can't run from me, but you're not alone. We all have a shadow. The difference is, what do you do with yours? Jung said real growth starts when you face it, not to destroy it, but to understand it, to make peace with it. And when you do that, something amazing happens. You stop fighting yourself, and that's when you start mastering your mind. Let me show you something. Think of someone who really pushes your buttons. Someone who drains you just by talking. According to Jung, that's not random. That person is reflecting something inside you. Maybe their arrogance hits a nerve because deep down you're afraid you might be the same. Or maybe their need for attention mirrors a part of you that also wants to be seen. but hides it. This isn't about blame. It's about freedom. When you realize the outside world is just a mirror of your inner world, you take back control. Try this. Close your eyes for a second. Picture someone who drains your peace. Now ask yourself, what's this showing me about me? That's the first step to taking your power back. Jung called it projection. We see in others what we don't want to face in ourselves. But when you bring that into the light, your mind stops being a mess and starts being your ally. And here's the thing. Mastering your mind isn't just about wrestling with your shadows. It's also about protecting what makes you alive, your energy, that spark that gets you out of bed in the morning. How many times have you handed it to people who didn't deserve it? To relationships that drained you? To conversations that left you feeling empty? Jung would say, pause and reflect, and your energy is yours. You choose who gets it. Protecting it isn't selfish. It's self-love. And self-love is the foundation for mastering your mind. So here's a direct question for you. Who or what is draining your energy right now? Don't answer me. Answer yourself. Because the moment you name it, you've got a choice. Keep giving your power away, or take it back. And when you choose to take it back, everything changes. Your mind clears, your heart feels lighter, and the world starts to look different. And this is just the beginning. Stick with me, because in the next part, we're going deeper. We'll explore how relationships shape your mind, and how Jung's ideas can help you break free from what holds you down. If you've made it this far, it means something inside you is resonating. Maybe it's a spark of curiosity, or maybe it's that quiet voice that's been whispering for a while. You deserve more. Whatever it is, I'm glad you're here, because now we go deeper. Jung didn't just give us a flashlight to explore our minds. He gave us a map, a way to navigate the people around us. These relationships that can lift us to the stars or drag us down. Let's be honest. How many times has your mind spun out because of someone else? Today we're going to learn how to master it by using relationships as your personal training ground. Think about it. You're having an amazing day. You wake up energized. Coffee tastes better than ever. You're ready to take on the world. Then you run into that person. Could be a friend, a partner, a coworker, doesn't matter. 5 minutes of talking and suddenly your vibe drops. Your energy's gone. You feel heavy, confused, like someone dimmed your light. Sound familiar? Of course it does. And Jung would say, that's not an accident. It's your unconscious sending a signal. Hey, something's off here. For Jung, relationships are mirrors. They reflect not only who we are, but who we've forgotten we are. Jung said we project onto others. So maybe that person who drives you crazy isn't your enemy. They're a reflection of something you still need to face. But it's not all heavy. Relationships can also be bridges, pathways to your best self. Have you ever met someone who just by being around makes you feel more alive? Someone who inspires you to be more you? No masks, no pretending? Jung would say, that's a connection aligned with your essence. And here's the key to mastering your mind. Learn to tell the difference between those who lift you up and those who pull you down. Because if you don't, your mind becomes hostage to the wrong people. Let's take a moment. Breathe with me. Again, feel the air, feel your body. Now, think about a relationship in your life that feels heavy. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Could be subtle. Maybe it's that friendship where you give everything and get nothing back. Or that partner who says they love you, but their actions make you question yourself. Got it in mind? Now ask yourself, what is this teaching me? What part of my shadow is showing up here? Jung reminds us, every conflict is an opportunity to grow. Here's a tough truth, but a freeing one. Not every relationship is meant to stay. Sometimes holding on to someone is like swimming with an anchor tied to your leg. You get tired, you sink, and your mind becomes chaos. Jung invites us to let go, not with bitterness, not with drama, but with self-love. Because when you let go of what no longer resonates with you, you make space for what does. And what if that person draining you wasn't a curse, but a lesson? What if letting go is the bravest thing you could do for yourself? Picture this. You're in a relationship, love, friendship, work, and it feels like walking through a minefield. Every conversation is a miscommunication. Every step is tension. And you tell yourself, if I just try harder, it'll work. But deep down, you feel that voice saying, this isn't for you. Jung would say, that voice is your unconscious, trying to save you. It's not bad luck. It's not that you don't know how to love. It's that this connection isn't aligned with who you really are, and that's the power of mastering your mind, listening to that voice, trusting it, making decisions from a place of strength, not fear. Letting go isn't giving up, it's choosing yourself. And when you do that, your energy shifts. You stop feeling like a victim of fate and start feeling like the creator of your life. The right people begin to appear, those who don't ask you to shrink but celebrate you for exactly who you are. But wait, sometimes the issue isn't the other person. Sometimes it's you. Shall I keep going from here? It's not about cutting everyone off. It's not about isolating yourself. It's about making peace with who you are. And from that place, choosing more wisely who gets access to you. Jung said the mind is like a house, and if you don't guard the door, anything walks in. People who drain you, situations that wear you down, words that turn into wounds. But here's the good news. You don't need to do that anymore. You can choose yourself. You can rebuild. You can learn to love without losing yourself in the process. And when that happens, everything shifts. Your mind quiets. Your relationships feel lighter. And for the first time, you feel whole. So if you're going to make a commitment today, let it be to your truth, to your light, to your peace. Because in the end, as Jung said, who looks outside dreams, but who looks inside awakens. Jung wanted us to live an authentic, fulfilling life, dominated by a mind that works with you, not against you. But I won't lie to you, this journey is not easy. There will be dark days, moments when you will want to give up. Jung knew this. He said that chaos is part of the process, that pain is the price of awakening. But he also said that within this chaos lies your greatest power. Every crisis, every tear is a door to something better. So when you feel like everything is falling apart, remember, this is not the end. This is the beginning. Your mind is not controlling you. It is challenging you to grow. And now it's up to you. This is not just a video. It's a call. Today I invite you to make a decision. Identify one thing, a relationship, a fear, a habit that is stealing control of your mind. You don't have to change everything at once, but start. Make a promise to yourself. I will listen to myself. I will choose myself. Because when you do, you'll discover what Jung always knew. The power of your mind is not in controlling everything, but in aligning with who you really are. If this touched your heart, if you felt like I was speaking directly to you, then let's do this together. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe it's a friend who's lost, a sister who doubts herself, or even that coworker who always seems exhausted. Together we can create a wave of change, a community where everyone remembers their power. And don't stay silent. Leave a comment below. Tell me what touched you the most, what you're going to say today. Your words not only inspire me, but they inspire everyone who reads them and help this message go further. If you haven't already, subscribe and activate the bell. It doesn't end here. Each video is another step in this journey of transformation. Share, comment, interact, because every action you take makes this family grow. Life is full of possibilities and you have the power to choose how you live it. Do you dare to master your mind? Do it. The world needs more people like you, courageous, authentic, ready to shine. Thank you for being here, for listening, for being a part of this. See you in the next video. Remember, change starts with you, and I will be here to support you.